welcome back to my channel. It's Cerise here, and you know for today's video it has to be a foundation base because, first of all, because of the title, and because I have nothing on my face. So what I'm going to be reviewing today and doing my first impressions on is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Foundation. Now this one was kindly linked to me by my friend Tanya. You can follow her at I Speak With, that is her YouTube channel. She's going to hate me for saying that. But anyway, I'm going to be trying out this one today. Now, in New Zealand, this costs $72, and in the US, it is $40. So it is $40 US. So makeup for me is very expensive to buy, so that's why I borrow a lot of it from my friends, and luckily we are the same shade. So this is shade 4.0, and this is the component here. So for $40 US, this better be freaking amazing. It says shake before use, which I have done, and Beauty with an Edge, and it's got a very nice component. It doesn't feel like super metally. It looks like it would be super metally, but it kind of feels a bit cheap sort of thing. So it's not super heavy compared to like, ooh. So it doesn't feel very heavy and metal, as it does look like it would be a very metal component. It does feel kind of like light and kind of not cheap, but it just feels like something, you know, it's not very heavy. But it's not very full either, so that could be why. So what I'm going to do is look at the pump, and also what you get in it is you get, doesn't even tell me how many fluid, 30 mils in it. So 30 mils, 1 fluid ounce. So what I'm going to do is pump it off onto my hands. So it's just got a little bit there. It's got a really nice texture, and yeah, it feels nice and thick, and it feels like it definitely would be a full coverage situation as well. So hopefully it's my colour on there. It kind of looks a bit yellow, but we will see when it is on. Alrighty, so I'm just going to prep my face with my Badesco. I just brought this, so I need to get that initial spray up. I love this stuff. It's so good. Yes! Rose water. Alright. So let's plonk this on my hands. And then, yeah, I guess padunka-dunk it all over my face. And we'll see how, oh, so it's going on quite nicely. I quite like that. I really should have ideally put a mirror in front of my face. There's a mirror right behind me, as you can see. Now I have been trying a situation with bangs, so I've like trimmed all my baby hairs so I can make them into like a bang situation. So they are pushed back at the moment, and it's not freaking focusing on me. Hello! Thank you. So I might need more than one pump to kind of spread it all over my face. I think it might definitely be the wrong shade for me. It looks quite yellow on my face, and it's kind of not moving around a lot. It's quite thick, so it's kind of like settling on my face, like it's set in the bits where it's on already, which isn't a bad thing. It's just like, don't leave it sitting on your face because it's gonna not be able to be rubbed in. So yeah. Okay then. Alrighty, so I need another pump so I can try to get the other side of my face before this bloody dries into it. And I do prefer using a flat top brush to blend everything in, because you're not losing a lot of product, and I just like the way that it smushes around. Like, I think it's quite nice. So I think if I'd gone in maybe a colour lighter, or maybe this could be like my tan colour for when I'm tan in summer. Like, it just seems a little bit too yellow for me. But that doesn't mean that it's not a good foundation. It just means that it's simply the wrong colour, which hopefully we can tone down with some powders and things like that, so it's not so crazy looking as a base. But I blended it down into my neck, so hopefully it's not that noticeable. I look crazy right now. But then also, I've had this situation before. It's not like I haven't been able to fix it. So first impressions of putting it on my face, it's a very thick formula that you do want to rub in, because it will start setting on your face. So it's kind of like if you see there, it's not even really taking much off like, I'm gonna buff that out though because I made a little print. Like, it's not a foundation I think that's going to shift much. I think it's, oh my god, look at my ear difference, oh my god. So I don't think that it's a foundation that is going to shift a lot. Looking at it now, I think it, sadly, I think it is oxidizing a wee bit as well. So yeah, I guess I'll put on the rest of my face, see what can happen, and then I guess give it some kind of wear test to see what it's like. But yeah, as for first impressions, the foundation, like, it's nice, it's settled well, but I would like to see how it goes throughout the day to see if it does oxidize more. And yeah, I think it does settle in quite nicely. If you've just got to rub it in fast, you know what I mean? You just got to rub it in fast. So what I'm going to do now, I think, is do the rest of my face and see how I can try and blend this color out to not look so crazy. Okay, so now I've put my entire face base on and I don't see an issue with the foundation at all now that I've put like all the colors on and everything. It doesn't look so crazy. The colors kind of blended in a little bit more. It helps that I'm wearing like full black, so you can't really see my body. But as for the way it's gone in, I see no issue with it. I see an issue with this freaking eyebrow though. Hello. But I see no issue with it so far. I think it's gone on quite nicely. The only fault that I would have is that you've got to rub it in really quick because it just sticks to your face. It's a very thick formula. It's not a very runny formula, so yeah. It is kind of starting to crease into my forehead, as you can see, but I can let my little fringe down and then, you know, kind of cover that little situation up. So it's kind of like a life hack, you know, like a little fringe hack. Ooh. But yeah, so I think with that on, it's not actually that bad. With color and everything, it's probably a bit heavy for this early in the morning. It's only 9 in the morning, but that's okay. So I'm going to do a wear test and come back a few hours later and see how it's like to see, yeah, how it's worn during the day and everything. But it's like attached to my nose piercing. Get it off. But yeah, I think it looks pretty flawless. It looks pretty good. I really like it. It's nice. Can't really fault it right now. It's good. It's good. It's good. Alrighty, I'll see you soon. Alrighty, so now we are back and I personally don't think it's that great. Like you can see here on my sunglasses, it has come off there. There, it's creased here and here. All everywhere and under my chin. It's all starting to like smear off all under here as well, and then all of my eye makeup is like bleeding into it. It is just really, really bad after a couple of hours. You can also see that it's definitely not my skin color. I don't think it oxidized anymore, but it's definitely not my skin color, but that is not the reason why I don't like this. I just personally think it hasn't settled right on my face. Like I literally have only worn it like probably about 6 or 7 hours at the moment. And yeah, it started doing all this and I haven't really done much. Like I went for a wee walk and then ate some banana bread. Didn't really do much else. So the fact that it's all come off like this is quite like unsettling, because it shouldn't be doing that if it's an all-nighter one. I just think it's too thick and that it just doesn't sit right on my face. So I personally, I wouldn't buy it again. It's Tanya's, so I never brought it in the first place, but I personally wouldn't buy it again. I don't think it's a really nice one. Like, it goes on nicely and everything, but I think after a couple of hours it's actually not that great. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I hate doing like bad reviews and things like this, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And if you guys have tried Urban Decay all-nighter, let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about it. But yeah, I personally don't think that it's a great one to wear if you're going somewhere all day or somewhere with cameras, because I'm like, if that got photographed up close, I think I would cry. Alright guys, catch you later. Bye.